Also, it's funny how the last mission of this game you're not even playing as freaking Chief.
It fits. The second game, you're playing as the second character, you know. You're still fighting for the good team, for some reason.
However, I still don't have a Warble. Warble. It's like, I've still got my...
We have access to the most advanced technology. Where's that 3D printer? And a roll of scotch tape. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. This again. We're doing this again. Immediately this... Okay, that did not go so poorly.
I also would not be surprised if you said exactly the same line in the game as you just did.
It happens.
We've already proven that. It happens with me all the time. I say things that...
You say things often and repeatedly and intentionally to the point of dry humor that isn't humor. What's the quote?
Occasionally I do it because I don't remember. I also occasionally do it because I know that you notice and that it annoys you.
Push a joke so far forward into tastelessness.
Most of my jokes are tasteless.
You are
like
tasteless.
Water, or the color beige.
I like beige. I do like plain things,
but it is
though.
rather beige-ic.
Oh, he's got you there.
Shut up, Tony!
Tony's silent for 30 minutes. Silent for 30 minutes. His first words is that.
He knows when he's needed. Cool. I got smushed. Me.
Yeah, that was clearly not your fault at all that you drove directly under that.
I got stealth-offed. What can I say?
Hey, bro, you backed into that as far as I'm concerned.
I didn't say it was anybody's fault. I'm just saying I got smushed, okay?
Yes, well, it was your fault.
Tag
100%.
town.
Wow.
Because it's Pound Town?
Pound Town.
Hashtag town. That's dig right there. I'm gonna get you a shirt like that.
Cool.
All right.
Let's see where the Wraith is so that DiggeryK can go plop himself.
Why does your gun not have any
again.
tracers? Oh, there. No.
Why are you so bad at driving? Look at you, almost got us stuck.
The turret doesn't have any tracers. What's going on?
On the flat ground.
It's a hover vehicle. It doesn't work like you'd expect, okay?
Nonsense. It'd be really nice if our little buddy, White Armor McPants, would, oh, here's a fun little anecdote that's about to occur, wherein Diggery drives right up to where our buddy is shooting and almost gets us killed.
No, we do a cool flip. It's wicked sick.
See, you remember too many things about the video that I uploaded, so I can't actually...
Because I watch it far more often than you do. I find myself really entertaining. Here it is. Woo!
Yep, there we go.
That was a perfect flip, alright?
Yes, it was also almost a perfect suicide. And like that.
Now we have...
just like that.
Well, I think that time he literally did just shoot us. That wasn't even anybody's fault, except for his.
He was shooting at the brute that was on the ground directly in front of us that you tried to... You're trying to do it again! See, there he goes. He learns this time. He stays back from where the tracers are falling. Look, and we're going to use our gun that has range.
Oh, wait, there's a Wraith behind us.
That's our
can't be friend. There's two Oh, one's on fire, yeah.
That was the one that we killed earlier, Diggery.
Look. Like, my spatial awareness is great when I'm playing the game, but when I'm not actively tracking anything mentally, it all gets lost. Like, play Counter-Strike and you will not get the drop on me ever. Watch Counter-Strike and I don't even know what's going on. I don't know how guns work anymore. I own a gun. I don't even know how to shoot it.
Have you ever shot it?
No, I have not shot any of my firearms.
You gotta take them out for some exercise.
I'm aware of how guns work. I'm just not experienced.
That's what she said.
Not quite, but there's definitely you know, implications that can be drawn, or rather.
Nah, bro, that's what she said. That's it.
Oh, also, this is great. This is the time where I shoot at our friendly for like 30 whole seconds.
I think that's after we die this time.
Yeah, because we're gonna absolutely get stuck right here.
Quick, let's just run past and not even worry about the try-hard section or any of that. Oh no! The door doesn't open!
This is a shame. You know what's not gonna work again? And you're only going to be saved by the
I'm
fact
fine.
that I'm gonna get myself killed first. You're about to die in close quarters combat.
No, I'm not! Hello, VLC. Thank you. See?
You tried very hard. Also, I planted a grenade
Yeah,
and
see?
he backed me into a wall.
Dude, why does this mission look familiar?
Now who got smushed?
It's not my fault. I planted a grenade on him. He just backed up into a wall. So instead of getting gracefully off of the vehicle,
You're right, Shuna, it is familiar. It's like the time he put a sticky grenade on my mantis and I walked on him when it exploded.
Well, I don't remember that.
That's because you don't watch our videos because you're disloyal.
No, like me and you played one in a different Halo that looks like this.
In Halo Reach?
Yeah,
Here's where you
probably.
plugged in your freaking PS3 controller.
I'm pretty sure I was just turning right as a joke, but at this point I don't remember, and I think it actually happened.
I feel like, well,
No,
it did actually happen.
It's cool though. We both are having excessive stupid, except mine was intentional. Here
like,
you are.
Which one do I shoot at? I'll shoot at this one. Oh no!
It only took you a while to remember that White No Mouth is in freaking the tank. Question mark.
Yeah.
We need to find
White
something new to
using
call a
man
wraith aside from a tank.
They can't dodge.
Floaty
bullets.
boy.
No.
Oh, another flip.
There's a lot of stuff that you could call a floaty boy.
Shooting at the freaking dropship. What a mad lad.
There's not much else to shoot at, really. I mean. Oh no, there's that thing he could have been shooting at that he wasn't shooting at. What a genius. What a helpful friend.
Hey, look, a thing.
Boy, is Thelvadam glad to have Artas Vadam as his second in command.
It's like, ha, look, the tree blocks the shots, and then it like...
Those bright red
doesn't.
flags are super easy to see. It's nice.
It's really nice. That's what they did to the Jackal snipers in Halo 3 to make them easier to see.
I also don't have to do any of the shooting, so it's really easy to kill them.
Way easier than normal. Oh, brute shot.
Our Spectre can take it.
Here's the, we sit in one place and almost died immediately.
Perfect flip, no sweat. Look, I have it under control, and more specifically...
That was the glorious screaming arbiter as you are about to die moment.
Yeah. Quick, there's one left. Kill him, please. No, don't get out of there. Kill the monkey to death. Make the blunky meat, the blunky bleed, blunky blood. Blah.
Yes, that's the sentence, I suppose.
What if that's his name? What if his name is just
definitions? Blunky? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. The brutes don't strike me as a very
Well, one's named Tartarus, so you know. Oh, that elite scared me. In post.
He looked like an Emrony. Oh, there's our hunters. Oh, they're friendlies.
Hunter friend.
I can tell that we just almost panicked.
We rely on these hunters so hard, which I would do in real life too. They're badass.
Yeah, hunters are pretty neato burrito.
They're two colors at once. They're two-tone. Orange and blue.
Blorange.
I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Look
at them as I explain to you what they look like.
Everyone's just like, yeah, you know, they got this.
So, do you remember what they sounded like in CE?
I don't know.
No, well, walking around, they literally sounded like a dude in a suit of armor, just clankety clank clank. I'm so glad they made them sound heavy in other games. Look how much blood they've already lost. They must be hurting. Oh no.
Yeah, that's okay.
There's superhuman. There's brute strength. Then there's hunter, which goes above capital ship, mind you. I skipped more than a few steps, I'll have you know.
Just a little bit.
Oh, graphics, that, of course.
You have, you know, grunt. Or actually, no, you have flood, and then you have grunt, and then you have jackal, and you have human, and then you have Elite/Spartan, then you have Brute, then you have Jackal, and then you have Tank. Then you have Spaceship. That's all the Halo things you get to play around with.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I was gonna make a joke out of that, and then at some point I stopped caring, so I just started actually unironically listing the things in Halo. And I'm pretty sure that's not even right.
By far, it's incorrect. Yes. Oh
Well,
my!
He went on an adventure.
That monkey went to reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow. Hey, look, those are explosives. I wonder if you're gonna shoot them at some point and try to kill us.
No, you got it.
Did I die?
Yes.
I must have died.
This room is a bit of a holdup as well. Oh, look, an already angered monkey.
It's okay. We have a solution to the angered monkey. It's called Mr. Freaking.
Oh, thanks, friendly hunters that are friends.
You got sent to the Reading Rainbow now.
We just want to kill Tartarus, but why is everything so hard whenever we have help?
Because the game needs to give yourself more of a challenge when you need or when you have help. Otherwise, the help would make it too easy.
I just saw, like, if I
Clearly.
were to go back, I could catch the individual frames that I saw that grenade in front of my own face. That one too, but that one wasn't as funny.
That happened in the video I uploaded. I literally was zoomed in on the Brute as he fired a grenade back down my scope. It was like that scene from Private Ryan, or from Saving
Ugh.
Private Ryan.
Saving
grenade
Private
really-
Ryan.
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
You had it right the first time, too. Quick, guys, I'm invisible. Good job, me.
And immediately use your stealth to reveal your
Hey,
position.
he didn't
Oh,
see me.
wow. He
There-
did like a kickflip. He
there's-
was going to be a Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
There's fuel cells or whatever right here, like, kind of littered around, because of course they are.
And look at those grenades. Waiting to just absolutely eat our lunch.
Oh, cool!
And
Jackal Sniper!
Well, now we know there's a Jackal Sniper on this map. We didn't know that before.
Yeah, because they get reinforcements.
It's like, cool. Now we're just like tallying up the amount of difficulty that we're going to have playing this game. Or playing this level.
It's a beautiful level. It's very the nice juxtaposition of technology and not technology, and then there's also the juxtaposition of things that are BS and make me angry and make me want to go home.
Hey, look, an explosive next to the feet of the. Nope, we're not going to shoot that. We're going to change the graphics though.
I don't know
There was a fuel
why.
cell there was a fuel cell right next to those two monkeys.
I'm
and you
aware
didn't
it's still
shoot it.
there even.
You didn't shoot it. Why?
Look, sometimes strategies go above your head specifically, and you'll never understand why. Other times, like probably within the next 35 seconds here, they go through my head.
Other times people are stupid. Specifically me, probably.
Wow, I got him. I'm such a genius. I am, in fact.
You are a
me.
Sun Tzu. You're a tactician. Your next strategy. Ooh.
Yeah! Ah, you died!
Oh, I died.
Oh,
Your
you...
next strategy. Your next strategy is doing all that over again. Because I'm a
Interestingly
good
enough, my work was still invalidated. It just wasn't my fault.
I probably got sniped by a Jackal Sniper, but we won't know that until we hear the sound of me screaming something obscene about jackals and their parentage.
Well, considering this is the only game where they're a problem, I don't think... Oh.
Oh, I got sniped.
Considering
I
this is
can
the
tell
only
because
game where they're a problem, because I'm looking at the sniper. Third time, considering this is the only game where the Jackal Snipers are really a problem, I don't think I'll do even mention them in the credits.
Yeah.
I won't even list like BS kills or anything. I'll just, this many Spartans were harmed in the making of this film. Ooh. I thought the words popcorn make popcorn go pop, and then in my own head I also thought, man, does brute rhyme with popcorn? No, it doesn't. He did go pop.
Are you sure? Does it rhyme with brute?
Blute plasma rifle popcorn?
Blute popcorn.
Rupatoop?
Broop-a-doop. We need to get our jackal buddies to, or not jackal buddies, our
We-
hunter buddies to. He's gonna jump off the edge, isn't he? Yes.
I wouldn't
Yes,
quite call it a
he is.
jump, but he certainly did.
I will get that sniper. And you're just like
Visible,
life. You're like,
visible frustration, the best
It's just-
frustration.
it's just that brief moment of, let's see if we can get him to kill this sniper. Okay. Bloop.
So for oh!
Oh, that frustration. It's so tangible, and it keeps putting us all the way back here.
Despite the fact that I like prefer to be on the Covenant team, they, at least when we were on the human team, a guy picked up a tank and followed us with it throughout an entire 2-hour section.
Yeah, we also got a human sniper that gave all the jackal snipers ever a run for their money.
It's almost as if they have more to fight for because their survival of their species is at stake. Meanwhile, we look at them and go gross and hit them in the mouth till they die.
We do that with like every single ally we have in this.
Never elites, but often grunts and also grunts.
game. Mainly grunts.
Gee, thanks for getting in my way, bud.
He's like, no, I want to participate this time, and then he.
For what it's worth, I do the same thing when I'm in a big mech in a battle mech game, is I just walk in front of friendlies like I don't care. Because I don't care. They are
Speaking of
pummeling the dick out of that poor animal.
That's okay.
I think he even
Nobody
got
cared.
one of them.
I did.
Oh no. Rest in peace,
Oh.
sucker.
That poor brute. He had all the odds stacked against him, except for the fact that he, also had all the odds in his favor. Except for the fact that two brutes or two jackal or hunters. That's what those things are called. We're using him as a tinker toy.
This is what I like it in
Hey,
Halo
Macarena.
when you go to a new Halo and it's like a different version of the same thing, if that makes sense.
Yep, this
'Cause
is
they're-
from MSD.
These bridges were a big part of Assault on the Control Room and 2 Betrayals.
Yes.
But then there's also the control room, which looks different but is the same thing. The fact that it's not snowing here. I don't know what it should be because there's flood present. No, there's not. There's not flood present, so it doesn't. The
No,
snow
this
will
is
not
still-
build up.
Why did the flood have anything to do with the snow?
The you got clotheslined.
I just got freaking sliced in half.
I remember I explained this in another video. It's intentionally cold whenever the flood's around. Oh, cool. Whenever the flood is around, because in lore, the cold slows the flood. In the game, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right, because that was a thing.
It makes
I think
sense.
the
You're
Guilty's part
literally-
makes, that pointed that, right?
literally dead. I don't think he mentions it in the game. But it, like I said, it's cold at the end of Halo 3 as well because there's flood everywhere.
But I mean, it has to be specifically like that's something that the ring specifically does, right?
Yeah, the ring will turn stuff cold in reaction, which raises several questions of why not always keep it cold. Why even have?
But it
Why
costs
even
more
have-
power to keep it warm, right?
Why even have natural landscape? Why keep an atmosphere here at all? Like,
It all
why?
costs energy for something that nobody is using because it's a weapon designed to kill everything in the galaxy.
For stuff that was in use for or that sat still for I think 800,000 years and nothing happened.
Something really, really silly.
The Forerunners, they're able to
Halo
think
is-
so far in advance, but at the same time, they jump to completely wrong logical conclusions.
The hunter or the freaking forerunners are also kind of freaking stupid.
They're also dickweeds.
That too.
Complete and
Yeah,
massive
Halo's a
ass
really
hats.
interesting plays. Even the humans kind of suck because they're in the middle of their own civil war when the Covenant attacked. The only reason they didn't fall apart is because they needed to combine their forces. Oh, I almost got exactly the same way killed.
Well,
was a
Civil War
sentence
is
and
a
a half.
normal thing. That happens all the time. You can't. It's happening right now, even.
Yeah, it is.
You can't blame anybody for that. The
Actually,
fact that they
the
joined together
Vulcan-
is actually more important.
Yeah. That
And
we're on
a
way-
teleport because there must be a scarab here. Oh, there's more hallways.
Yay. Look at it, me, Sergeant Johnson. I've got a big walker machine.
Oh, we're going to free our teammates. These brutes won't know what hit them. Unfortunately,
Except,
I don't know what I'm trying to hit.
These brutes have bigger guns than you do, so they will in fact actually know what hit you and the person behind you.
Yeah,
Wow, that guy almost killed you. He still might.
No. But that was excessive and makes me unhappy to be watching this now. I remember yep, there it is. They saw me.
I think they saw both of us because I died right immediately after.
Well, they saw me first because I'm cooler.
That's what we'll go with.
Hey, the cloak's back.
Once again, we have remembered a mechanic that we possess to give us the upper hand in the firefight. And used it. Good for us.
To
Also,
varying
we're using
amounts of
weapons that
success, usually not very much.
We're also actually using, you know, freaking power weapons instead of needlers to kill the bad things.
I'm also busting my buds out of prison. Look at them, I'm gonna go kick ass. Prison
I
style.
like how those freaking hunters still had their weapons.
I don't think you can remove the weapons, which raises the question of how they got put in jail.
How they got put in jail?
I'm gonna say they were tricked into it. Because that's the only one that makes sense in my head.
I would imagine that hunters are not necessarily very smart.
Actually, I think they're super smart, but they just play their role way better than they play intellectual. They are the tank, and they are playing the MOBA the best. Cool! Oh, here it is. We make new friends in this area. Unfortunately, we've also lost a few.
And also, I'm dead.
Oh, hey, Johnson.
It's really a good thing. Hey, Johnson.
Oh, that's not Johnson at all. That was just man. Cool.
Degree. You know, I've pointed it out a few times.
You don't need to be in this room for the next 15 seconds.
Also, he definitely overkilled that poor brute man.
Well, they deserve it, really. Oh, Johnson's already in there. What is that man's face saying? It's just abject horror.
Kill me.
We're working with aliens? I don't want to be alive anymore.
Why does this level look almost like that reach level that we played, Dig?
I don't know.
Or we have to blow one of these things up.
Well, that was a Halo 3 level.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like how the thing does its little animated moving around in time with what Johnson is saying, because it's apparently connected to his brain.
The neural implants totally match up. Also, from this point, it takes us quite a while to finish the game, even though we have 2 sections, like 2.5 sections to beat from here.
Well, for one
Look at him! Look at that absolute king among elites! That man is a patrician!
We spend an absolutely ridiculous amount of time staring at this elite.
How
like, he ended up in jail, I have no idea. If I had a hat like that, nobody would put me
I'm gonna say they grabbed him by the hat, and you lose all of your honor if the hat is lost.
They grabbed him by the hat and used it as leverage to throw him into jail.
Pretty much. It's gotta be strapped onto that head tight.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think that there would be any other way to do it.
Oh, man!
Johnson would eventually just kill everything by himself. I don't think they can kill the Scarab.
Johnson's getting shot at by a thing that even if you were to attack it like this in Halo 3, it wouldn't kill it. My lip is bleeding. Help.
I haven't punched you yet. I like how you have a thing that can fly, but you are deliberately courting death by flying exactly on the ground where they can hit you.
More fun. It'll be this kind of fun for like 30 minutes. Oh, look, Verd's playing Rocksmith.
Verd's playing Rocksmith. Oh, we know Verd doesn't have a freaking computer.
Not now, not in the real world. Poor baby.
Also, I think it becomes an issue where we can't keep our freaking Banshees alive. I died.
Yeah.
Yeah, we start struggling to keep our Banshees alive for longer than 10 seconds.
It raises so many questions, like how did they keep stuff alive in the first place? Why is your mouth open so wide, and why are you drooling all over? That and more answers might get answered, but probably not. Next time on
No, they definitely won't, because there won't be a next time. They'll just be this time.
This is the last one for Halo 2.
This is the last.
Oh! We'll see you guys again in the wonderful world of Combat Evolved. Eventually.
Yeah.
We need to actually play some Halo again.
This thing can fly, but I'd rather not.
I think in my defense, it's kind of hard to... It always likes to move forward. So it's... If you want to get stable shots, you just have to treat it like a ghost.
Yeah, but you just... Yeah, one was already dead, silly goose. I
Double
like how
tap.
Johnson is, like, waiting for us to do anything before he moves.
So patiently waiting for...
Very patiently. With
reasons
the most powerful thing that we have. Yeah, he's very patient.
For reasons only a Spartan 1 can comprehend, he is moving very, very slowly in a thing with legs the size of entire skyscrapers.
I am 99% sure you are about to suicide yourself by trying to get on this platform.
I totally landed on it successfully at one point, but it was fruitless, is what I remember.
Can you get into the Scarab in?
You can land on it, but you cannot get into it.
That's a shame.
I tried at some point.
That's a shame. Also, you're being.
Hey, Evan, I need your insurance information, Evan. Arbiter! Arbiter, who is your insurance provider?
I like how there's rocks that are conveniently in the middle of the aisle for the thing to walk around.
Oh, you know. Has to have something to do. Also, I'm not 100% for certain whether or not the Scarab would just walk through all this stuff with no trouble.
Oh, you died.
Did we? Oh, we did reset. It's because you keep taking the fresh one.
Well, there's a bunch of fresh ones, and I usually end up taking more damage than you for perhaps obvious reasons.
I can't imagine. You just got really close to getting shot by a Wraith in a Banshee.
They need the confidence boost.
I've seen before. Ignore the fact that I am literally doing the same thing. But at least it wasn't looking at me while I was doing it.
You know what? I think the tone of this game is, like, the tone of this campaign will come out to be kind of, like, mild to, like, well, what goes in between medium and large?
Intermediate.
Mild to intermediate frustration. We never get so frustrated we honestly rage quit. Although at certain points we were looking for excuses. Where
at certain points it was more of the okay, cool, we finished that mission, let's do something else.
Where I believe the other kind of tone that Bird and I ended with in CE was loopy, tired, but not funny loopy. More like, let's try anything and see what sticks. Which only worked because we did not have iron enabled. Otherwise, I've said it before, we would not have beat that game on Legendary.
It's a completely different game with iron on.
Because aside from the Jackal snipers, I don't feel like this game pulls that many cheap tricks. CE has a lot of old PC gaming in it.
You do Legendary iron?
Yes.
Legendary in Halo 2 has iron on by default.
Oh. I thought iron was you just had one life.
Technically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, you can't respawn.
No, that's different. I don't even think that's a thing. Iron means if, in co-op, if one person dies, you all get sent back to the checkpoint. There's no respawning.
Yep. It's a very mean person.
And if you're in single player, I believe you just start the whole mission over. The tone is kind of that, back to CE, the tone is that loopy, tired, we need to beat this mission, but we don't have a bedtime? So the only thing driving us forward is our own absolute insanity. which leads us to stand in a corridor for like 10 to 15 minutes straight while our teammate is doing a heavy amount of lifting. Yeah. Only for him to eventually go, tag in, just so he can stop for like 5 minutes.
And you're gonna die.
I just hit 15 million overall experience.
Oh, wow.
In what?
RuneScape. So, I like how we got here and there's no checkpoint.
Yeah, and now we're gonna die, and then the mission's gonna go back to the beginning.
I'm even trying so hard not to get hit. I should have just parked the Banshee, but I think a Wraith shows up underneath.
Oh, we killed the thing. Oh, we killed the thing. Now we're waiting for a checkpoint.
Yeah, I even get out just so I can't die. Oh, hey, bud, how's it going? Oh, you know, I'm just bleeding.
I am almost certain that I get killed by these guys right here.
I think I just noticed that the turret on... Never mind. I thought the turret on that thing is warped, but it's just curved.
Yep.
I guess I'll help, since Jackson Johnson, man, doesn't want to do anything.
There was a fresh Banshee back there that neither of us took for whatever reason, which would have probably made this part a lot easier.
I don't think we were aware of it, really.
You flew right past it.
I didn't say I saw it or not. I'm just saying I wasn't aware of it. Yep.
It'd be cool if the Scarab had turrets on it that you could get.
It does when anybody else is in charge. Yeah, see? Oh, yeah, well, again, if anybody else was in charge, but it's just one man, and all he can do is walk the thing.
And talk an inordinate amount of smack while he's killing aliens.
It is Johnson.
It is indeed.
Although, modern tank crews, there is a designated driver, so a designated driver for a much larger, more clunky tank makes sense. It also infuriates me and makes me angry. Luckily, we get to take our frustrations out on a very stupid religious monkey. In like another billion minutes.
Yeah, in several more minutes.
You know what? It's official. We've taken longer on this section than we do on the Tartarus boss fight.
Yeah, because we figured that out right away, and we have an infinite number of silly peons that can go and throw themselves on Tartarus' hammer while we kill him.
Or peons. I feel bad for them because they're just too stupid. They could have borrowed the very snipers that plagued us this entire campaign and just won, but instead they rush into glorious battle and then get their asses turned around.
Yeah, it would have been so much easier if everybody had just picked up a sniper rifle and shot Tartarus right in his stupid mouth.
He would have vaporized. He would have
died.
His body would not have touched the ground. It would have turned into bad-smelling religious vapor.
Why wouldn't have they just given us jackal snipers instead of elites? Elites are worthless. It's all about the jackal snipers.
Because in the story, jackals are dicks, just like they are in this game.
Yeah, it makes sense. Checks out.
Mm-hmm. I haven't read up on a whole lot of this, but 1 or 2 Wikipedia articles I've read totally back me up on that statement. A checkpoint? Again? Yeah, the Scarab is still like 3 turns back, though.
I wonder if it has to do with the relative position of us versus the Banshee when it gives us a checkpoint.
I do think it has something to do with how many people are in the area. Because
did you just ram that?
Successfully, I think. What was it? Playing Reach, there was a part when we were doing the jetpacks with the bullfrogs. You and me made it to the next platform, and Shuda did not even have a jetpack, and the checkpoint did not activate. But when we all had jetpacks and he had made it a few platforms in, the checkpoint had activated. I think you can't just run ahead, but obviously you can in some instances.
You can sometimes. It's very inconsistent.
Sometimes I can run ahead in my Warthog and make you feel useless. Other times I can run ahead in my Warthog and make you feel like you're in charge. We both do.
Yes.
Also, it didn't make it into the video, but there was literally 3 frames of us dead before it started the checkpoint over again. At some point during the Reach campaign. Because Shuda died, and we both just gave up and stood there, and a grenade went... Boom.
That sounds right.
For 3 frames, it's just chaos!
Well, there was one where Shuda died, you were teabagging him, and then I shot you, and then a grunt grenade landed on your on the back of your head right in front of me.
Look, it was all bad, alright?
It was, yeah, it was none too fancy.
Come on, Master Bitter. You can do it. I believe
Master
in you.
Bitter.
Quick, audience, clap if you believe in the Master Bitter.
I feel like you might want to rephrase that a little bit, just a wee bit.
Does the scarab even help?
The
No.
punchline, the punchline is that nobody is clapping. the setup is that you would have been clapping for masturbation.
Yes.
No, it does not help. All that thing does is slow us down from getting to the next checkpoint or next level.
We honestly could probably sit in the back, let it walk forward, and then just run to it, and probably would have made it through.
If you want to
I don't
try
remember.
that,
Did I die? Or
I
did you
died.
die?
I
Okay.
ate it big time.
I was
Quick,
busy
snipe
trying
him!
to keep my
Wow,
contact.
nice miss.
Are you gonna ram him again with all of the
No,
intelligence and?
I am gonna get shot from behind by a banshee that got behind you.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my. We're now regressing to the point where we're just struggling to kill this one freaking phantom because we
Oh
keep
yeah,
flying
my
in front of
banshee
it.
is bleeding and it's not even alive. That's how
Not the way you
bad.
fly it.
My point stands.
Yes.
Just get out of the banshee, dude. Thank you. Now jump down and get the other banshee. I like how, yeah, see. And I went, ah! And then you
That
went,
is a shame.
ah!
That is a shame.
I like how he died. I like to pretend that was me.
Yep.
No, don't get a brand new banshee that has, you know, wings. Oh, wait, I think we agreed you needed it worse.
Kind of. At this point, I don't know. At this point, you need it worse because you're once again, close quarters combat with things that you have probably better things to do than that.
It's,
I question how this thing is still like a valid flying machine at this point.
because hover technology is the biggest Deus Ex Machina above warp oh, there's a somewhat working one.
But then why have all that?
Oh. Well, that I did leave you alone against two of them with a banshee in the same condition as mine. So we'll
But
just
if
mark
you don't
that
need
down
all
as a
those
team
glowy
kill.
bits, if you don't need all those glowy bits to fly, what's the point of having them if getting them all shot off doesn't make you not able to fly anymore?
You idiot! Glow marks are still glowy bits. My tail
Yes.
fin there is full of them.
Yeah, it's full of something.
Yeah. Quick, shoot them and miss a bunch because banshees are literally never meant for this kind of specific sort of combat.
Right?
Let's use
And down.
slow-moving projectiles for air-to-air combat!
That don't even lock on. You'd think that you would get some sort of lock-on projectile.
The only
thought
plus
that you
is that
did.
you apparently get infinity of them.
Yeah. Do the ones in CE lock on?
I don't remember. You only get to use the thing once. Or one chapter. And you do fight other banshees, but no, that doesn't lock on.
Yeah, but they're in Blood Gulch, aren't they? Do they lock on there?
Well, we only played the game once before certain people didn't want to play anymore, so I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh, here we go. This is where I successfully land here.
And then immediately fall.
Yeah, about 10 feet to the bottom.
Yeah, but then you can't get back in.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can.
wait, you can.
Look, first-person platforming is not a me issue. It never has been since I played Half-Life 1 as a child. Unfortunately, like I said, this is a fruitless endeavor. I don't know why I'm... Well, I know why
think at
I'm
this
doing
point-
it. Curiosity is why I'm doing it now.
We're just hoping for anything different to make the pain less.
Yeah. Like, oh, look, I killed these. See? I'm even
Yeah.
taking credit for it.
Yep, there you are, staking your turf in the manner in which you have become accustomed.
Correct. Ugh.
Wow.
It's okay, Arbiter. Somebody believes in you. Not me, because I'm going to play as Master Chief next game.
Master Chief. Oh, and something killed me. Probably my crippling depression.
I didn't know my name was Crippling Depression.
And now you're making pretty patterns with your little tail fin buddies.
I wish I would have done that more often.
Wait, are we advanced?
No, I just went ahead because I was bored, looking for reasons to not be there.
Why don't we all just go forward? Why doesn't Johnson just fly forward in his ship that's clearly capable of flight?
Because his legged boat is very slow on land and slower in water.
Yes.
What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's an upside-down wraith.
That's how those things are supposed to be. Clearly.
I mean, I literally I thought it was just a platform, like, with stairs. Quick, I've secured the beachhead. What's the worst that can happen?
I'll probably get shot in the back, Arbiter. Look at what just happened. Wow, he killed you in like one bullet. What a jackass that guy was.
It's
Once
fine.
More, the slow drift of someone who has lost the will to live as soon as we respawn.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's official. I know I said it earlier, but my timing was off. We have now spent 30 minutes doing this specific section, and there's only 30 minutes left in the video file.
It's gonna be soon.
Yeah, like, oh my goodness. No, I think it's at least 5 more deaths occur, or 5 more resets, I should say.
Yeah.
Because it's just BS. We made it because we are elites, and more importantly, because we have a time and space transcending wizard bidder who can, whenever he dies, switch to a new timeline and save everybody. Ah!
Bidder.
Bidder.
Alright, quickly.
Quickly what? Switch the broken one for a broken one?
It's exactly the same condition.
Yeah. Quick, Johnson, you got it.
Not like we could use you going a little faster or nothing. That would be just too convenient. I never knew that other Banshee was there, by the way.
I think I just learned it myself.
Possibly.
I like the sunset in Halo 2 more than this kind of evening view from H2A.
I don't think it's evening. I think it's just overcast.
Well, no, there's sunlight. Otherwise, there wouldn't be shadows. It's kind of an evening thing, but not a sunset thing.
Yeah.
Like 4 to 6 p.m. Some thereabouts. Although I've always been a sucker for a sunset in an FPS because of Root Canal from Half-Life 2. Which the name implies it's great pain. It's actually a really fun mission, or a really fun chapter.
Root Canal.
They like to name. There's like a theme of a bunch of the names for chapters in Half-Life as a series, ranging from surface tension, a science term, which doubles as you finally made it to the surface and it's not so easy up there, to sand traps when there's quite obviously sand and aliens are in the sand. The root canal, you know, a dentist thing, because that matches the theme we were going with.
Naturally. We're doing a terrible job of hitting that man. There he goes.
He's dead, and now Johnson just presses the button and we win, sort of.
Johnson, fire your laser.
Johnson, please.
Hurry up. Johnson, please fire your laser.
Sergeant Major Johnson, sir, please. Oh wait, there's 2 more Banshees. 3 more, I think.
Sergeant Badass McMahon, please shoot the laser gun thingy in your face.
So I like how I told us it'll be you know, about 5 more deaths, mark my words. I think this is the time we make it.
Yep.
Well, 5 more minutes would have been more apt.
I certainly would hope that we make it after this.
I am missing every shot.
I don't think either of us are hitting. Wait, somebody hit something.
Yeah, it's almost as if these aren't meant for this combat at this range against moving targets.
Yeah, these are like probably the slowest projectile weapons in the game.
No, well, considering they're making similar screen space travel as a plasma pistol, but you're actually shooting like hundreds of yards sometimes. No, they're really fast. They're just weird. Everything's fast and moving. Woo!
Yeah, but they fly.
Did you just shoot it twice?
He shot it once.
Well, what was that beam that showed up beforehand?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, more banshees. Why? Why are we sticking around?
It looks like you were driving the scarab there for a second. I'm pretty sure we can just fly there and win.
Dear me from August, what am I doing? Sincerely, me, now. In December.
I don't know. I hope... Nope. You let me die. And now you're driving into the wall. You let me die.
Well,
Sincerely,
at least the door's open, so we got a good check. I think I said, screw it, go, just go! Johnson should have thought ahead. This is more important.
Yep. He can fight banshees with his special snowflake machine. Oh.
I made it. Oh, jeez.
Wow. Wow. That
Cutting
was
it close,
cool.
baby.
It looked like I was just about to die. That was pretty neato.
This room was one of the more memorable ones from the campaign as well, because
oh yes,
all the monkeys in here. There's like 8 of them or something.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go trigger all the monkeys and then I'm gonna run away.
I didn't see you there. Some of them start berserked, apparently. Rawr, there's an angry guy. Oh!
There's an arbiter. Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
I cut him in the back with a sword and he backhands me immediately.
He's like, yeah, nah, how about not that?
I can understand that, like, perfect simulation isn't really a feature of video games then, much less now, could even handle. I said that sentence backwards. But the least you could have done is giving me the benefit of the doubt, John Bungie, you fricker.
Digger, I'm glad that you don't get bitter about video games.
I need to look up the credits for a specific name to call out next time.
Stupid. Oh, you're gonna... Oh.
Did he bleed purple? They don't...
He did.
They aren't supposed to.
And then the hard one where they all have brute shots and you ran away screaming and then died immediately. That made for a great moment. A cinematic masterpiece.
Correct and also incorrect. It was a masterpiece, but it was not cinematic.
It was from my angle.
Well, fortunately I didn't get to see it.
You went flying through the door at the speed of smell.
That's pretty quick. Oh, Lord.
And I'm pretty sure I ducked out of the way just in time for you to take that one to the chest.
Get down, Mr. Arbiter.
I'm glad that you needed to reload after a single bullet.
COD reloads. They taught me everything I ever needed to know.
Yes. You played COD, right?
No. I have played 2.5 of the campaigns, and that is it.
All I've ever played. Oh.
You're right, funny. It is a cinematic masterpiece.
It really is, though. You go straight back. There's a flash of light, bit of color.
Yep. Were you about to say you don't think you've ever actually played a COD campaign?
Yeah.
Depending on which studio makes it, they can actually surprisingly have a pretty good story. But you gotta...
I heard that the Modern Warfare ones had a pretty decent story. Tied together a lot of stuff.
It was kind of like an action movie trilogy, which is kind of what you'd expect from a Call of Duty game. I remember Advanced Warfare actually had me thinking, oh yeah, maybe war isn't good. And then, you know, I killed a pedophile with explosions, so it all evened out.
Sounds right.
What is that other game? Oh yeah, Battlefield 3, which is on my series. Go watch it, guys. My channel. That one successfully had me thinking, wow, violence bad, as I was killing people to death. Yes. People who were supposedly terrorists on the streets of Paris.
Also, we should absolutely do the co-op.
And also
videos.
Police officers. Oh, you died.
Those two. I did die.
Yeah,
we should absolutely make a series of the co-op missions. The co-op missions are actually legitimately fun.
I know. We've been saying this since it came out, and then this happened instead.
Yeah, that's true. This is also good.
I dare
think
say
this is the one that we make it.
better. I
Yes.
don't ever say
Mhm.
that.
Well, because I remember when you came running down here, this was the first time you did it. I want to say this was the one that we made it because
I don't
think
remember,
that
and they
you
clearly see me. Oh, actually, they don't. Now they do.
and then you drop back into your little gypsy hole,
This is how I did it in single player too. You just hide in the hole.
and then you turn invisible, pop up, kill one.
Monkeys
back
are unaware of what holes are.
Stuck him in the face.
Pure,
Take that, big stupid gorilla.
pure chaos on the way out. Because you can't even comprehend what's really happening because your face is on blue fire.
Yeah.
And if they hit you and your mouth is closed, you can't even open your mouth to scream. So we defeat Tartarus in 32 minutes from here. Or at least the game is over in 32 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey Amanda, you should have had your neck snapped by him. He has amazing restraint for his size.
Yeah, how is he possibly?
Well, in the same way you can grab a kitten and shake it around like a little, not like a little bit. Not don't shake cats, guys.
Pretty sure that nobody does that.
Have you seen Monty Python? Because I haven't. Oh look, monologue, cool monologue or something.
All the brutes are like, "All right, let's go kick his ass," and he's
Boot-
like, "No, I'll kick his ass because I've got a
boodly.
hammer."
He's like, I don't have to wear a hat because I'm special, bitter.
It's like, "Hey, Tartarus, do you not have a helmet to protect your head? That's a darn shame because I've got freaking sniper rifle McFace over here. He's gonna shoot you."
Oh yeah. Okay,
And
something that bugs me, which shouldn't, considering how these cutscenes they've made are everybody looks different except for the monitor, is that they made Johnson way visually blacker than he is in any other Halo.
In 2?
Well, right now in this one, not in the non HD stuff.
I don't remember.
Because
I feel like that might be just a consequence of the shaders if you make him too
No.
dark.
He looks so much older in Halo 3, although he did have his ass handed to him several times in that game. Never mind, and also right there.
So that's a
But he's like
however many
he's like a
pound
40-year-old balding man in Halo 3, but here he's like a 25-year-old young punk from the streets.
I mean, he's supposed to be a master sergeant, so I mean, he's got to be pushing
Sergeant Major.
40. Sergeant Major. Oh yeah, so he's got to be pushing 40. And
Immediately running away.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, there's a dude with a hat.
Yep, he's going in to get himself killed. It's like, man, if only Tartarus had had that shield in his cutscene that made him not able to be killed, then it would have made everything make a lot less sense than it already did.
Not to mention, I did not know what I was doing, despite the fact I'd like just beaten this within the month ago.
I'm still there, like shooting at him, like, yeah, let's kill him. We still haven't figured out what makes him die.
That is entertaining, watching a raid boss destroy other raid bosses.
He's over there just blowing everything up. It's a good thing there's these holes in the ground to keep it from.
That Golden Elite took 2 hits, and he's still got his spine turned to dust from the outside in.
It's because he had gold. And it's like, oh,
yeah,
there's a connection. We're figuring things out.
No,
Look
not yet.
Go.
Our reptile brains are still thinking about banshees.
And we're like,
we must process past traumas. Oh, there you go.
Still raging
oh, wait, no, that wasn't
banshees.
you. Wait, it was you. Was it?
No, I'm still alive.
Oh, obviously.
I like how you waited till he was invulnerable again to fire that time. Makes me really confident that we know what's going on right now.
Now I'm curious who gets, like, the last hit.
I honestly don't know. It might even be the NPC.
No. NPCs don't count even if they do. No, stop. No.
Oh, yep.
No. No.
There you go, Dick. Your head just flops so sadly.
Even my dead body is more deflated than my spirits. Cool.
And you get clotheslined.
Yep. All right. This is gonna be a fun half hour right here.
There we go. Oh, and I stuck Tartarus because I don't know why. I honestly.
I mean, it's not the worst idea because the explosion can still get other stuff nearby.
And...
We are highly trained elites of the Covenant Rebellion Army, and
I didn't catch that the first playthrough.
yeah, I think you had already jumped over.
That's hilarious.
Oh, bye Tartarus. Let's go chase him because that's smart. Chase the angry monkey with a V8 on a stick.
The V8 on a stick, except it's a space V8 because it can control gravity, so it's like twice as cool. Yep,
actually, no, his is a V10. He is the Mad Max chieftain.
Yep.
That golden elite was trying
standing on his head.
That golden elite was trying to skull bone him.
He's like, yeah, surely this will work, Arbiter. Like, here, take my sword, Arbiter.
Arbiter, watch how much more combat effective we are without a cod piece in the way. I mean, as he's getting destroyed. Whee! Elites flailing around is still one of the best things.
Yeah, because they have such a long neck, so their head flails around. It's like, oh wait, look, his shield was gone. Quick, are we gonna notice yet? Do we notice yet?
All their appendages are just goofy. I mean, look at my wrist right now. That's not how that bends.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
you see?
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't unsee that.
I think it's actually better, or like that is not a problem in the old graphics, I should say.
Oh no, that is not.
Yeah, and now you're stuck looking at it the whole time.
Oh, you can never unsee that. Also, I think we figured out that he's vulnerable when you get hit with the sniper. So I think because you're not shooting at him right now, and I'm not shooting at him right now. He tried to jump at me and got sucked up into the sucky boy. That's funny. And then, yeah, Johnson shot him
that
there.
beam, that when it's fully powered up, destroys the ability for things to have thoughts. And we can just jump in it like there's nothing. It literally destroys thoughts.
Wait, that does?
That's how the weapon works, is it destroys all sentient things capable of thought. Or like, high level thought. That's why you never find any precursor stuff, because all their technology is made out of thoughts. Or like neurowaves, some stupid sci-fi bullcrap.
Yeah, I don't know. The Forerunners have gone through a couple different iterations in Halo while they were still trying to figure out what they wanted to do.
Luckily, they didn't show, unless they showed up in 5, which, I haven't played.
I don't know. I think that they killed the Flood forever in 3.
That was the intention, and technically that's not how that would work out, but whatever.
No.
Considering the fact that spores were found on Halo 4, causing a huge thing in Halos 1, 2, 3. Oh.
And you got killed by a grenade.
But no, it's fine. Apparently all the other samples were... Oh, there you go. All the other samples in the entire galaxy were perfectly contained after we blew up something outside to get cool.
Yes.
The Flood is so cool. I hate it.
Yeah, the Flood's annoying. The Flood are one of those things where you had power creep, where they're like, "Hey, look how cool."
Well, if you just stick to the video games, it's not that bad. It's just the Flood gets smarter as the game goes on, and then he makes a bad bet and dies as a result.
Yeah,
which is not unheard of.
What happened was the author was making books
the
about
author?
the Forerunners. The author.
The author.
But there's the books doing like the background stories for the Forerunners, and they made them so ridiculously powerful they were forced to power creep the crap out of the Flood in order to make them capable of killing them. Otherwise, the whole lore of their story was ruined. So they power creeped up the Forerunners, and then it's like, oh crap, how are we gonna freaking retcon this now?
Yeah.
So they had to make the Flood stupid powerful. Also, I'm surprised you didn't just get hammered.
Yeah. I don't drink. You know this.
Oh,
I like the Flood, but they're... Well, I can't think of too many hive minds off the top of my head right now. Tyranids will always be number one. The Zerg is only cool pre-Brood War.
I still think that the Tyranids are way cooler than the Zerg, just because...
by the nature of 40k, the Tyranids are way more dangerous than anything else. comparing hive minds.
Mm.
I can't think of any more hive minds off the top of my head that I know anything about. I remember the replicators from Stargate, which I mentioned at some point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the replicators could technically scale. Oh, that's a good place to pause.
I'm sure it is. It's not like we win this time, so I can just ignore this in editing.
I'm watching the little glowing watching the little glowing Nimbus of Tartarus to see if he gets closer to you while you're in your spawn menu.
The flood is cool, but the freaking yeah, kill the grave mind while it's on the ark. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh no, VLC screwing up again.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes. 'Twas weird.
My brother says the Zerg is best when Kerrigan is going to town taking everything over with them. Yeah, see, that's where you're wrong, because Kerrigan was a terrible Hive Queen. She had feelings. The Overmind was way better. And he was so busy. He was so busy playing fifth dimensional chess. He created offshoots of his own personality to do the whole Hive thing for him, so he could be busy setting up stuff for StarCraft 2, which I realize might be lazy writing, but that's what happened.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's another problem. Well, the Zerg kind of basically got iterated over and over again until they basically, they suffered from making them more and more powerful as the games went on, to the point where it didn't, like, their story didn't make sense anymore because they kept
well, they put Kerrigan in charge and she had to go, Raynor has feelings and I have feelings because of me.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm going, he's right there, eat him. Get his biomass, eat him.
Tony's done. Yeah, no, the Zerg are another one of those things where, like, their initial incarnations, like Brood War and like that stuff, made the most sense, but then, like, as time went on and as the games developed, they basically had to make them less and less consistent in order to, like, justify their continued existence.
They added Feral Zerg, which was the stupidest thing I've ever... Yeah, you know this Hive Mind? It turns out the Hive Mind itself is like an offshoot of other stuff, and is in fact weaker than the other stuff. But the other stuff has its own opinions on what should happen.
And then in the most ultimate... Oh, and that was a huge waste of Neil's. And then in the ultimate freaking, like... I forgot where I was going.
This Tartarus battle's gone on so... This Tartarus battle's so boring. We were talking about StarCraft.
Yeah.
The Gravemind is
they made the
cool.
they made the Zerg in the ultimate, like, freaking classic move of all freaking Zerg swarm hive mind things. It's like they're actually a biological weapon. Because some other things some precursor races pulling the strings in the background, because that definitely has never ever happened before in any other science fiction setting. Oh no.
Yeah, I think at some point we realized that the other monkeys come from the other platform to the left there.
Yep.
More importantly, there's monkeys right in front of me with guns.
Yeah, and we have allies that take those bullets for us, so we can easily just stand aside here.
Hey, Tartarus, how you doing? Let me just go set up real quick. Oh, the Borg! They're hive mind as well, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
I don't know enough about them either.
I don't really know a lot about
all Star Trek. All I remember is there's the joke where Picard totally gets his Mac on with the Borg Queen. Because I'm sure it made sense, hopefully. Yeah, you don't know either. Neither of us know. I didn't watch much Star Trek.
Me neither.
Oh, my brother's texting me again.
Can we... I mean, he's been serving me for a while. You can probably unmute him. I don't know if he's still...
He's probably got to be quiet so the wife can stay asleep.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, it's like 8 minutes, and then we're gonna finish this server or this mission, and I can go to bed.
There are 20 minutes left in this video file. That's all I can tell you.
Wait, there's 20 minutes left?
In the whole video file. I don't know when the game ends, any of that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
what
wait.
What could there possibly be after the game?
Crap, I totally lost track of some of those deaths.
Oh, I wasn't counting your deaths.
I'll just
There was like
loosely
3.
+2 to me. And what are you at?
I haven't had a death in a minute. I've
That's
got
not what I
5, 10,
asked.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 42.
I was at 44. That to 40. Some approximate numbers. Oh, did Tartarus go upstairs and we realized it's not worth it going upstairs?
Because, yeah, you're going to go up the lift and land in an indeterminate location that could be next to a
Oh,
big
there he
angry
is. That swirl effect's pretty cool. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it is.
Elite, no!
What? What did Johnson just shoot at? He shot like at the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we definitely have it figured out now.
Yeah, but you failed to shoot at him as he was using his freaking... And you're...
Yeah, that's what I was keeping an eye out for the whole time.
You're watching for where the things spawn.
Because, you did not have a carbine or something, so I was going for the ranged kills against the monkey. Ah!
Oh!
That was just bad luck.
That
was a suicide!
What the heck? Why?
I was trying to maximize time by just running past. Unfortunately, you know, the consequences of my actions are the most darndest thing.
And then
this is downright offensive.
This is the fatigue setting in, and the just pure, angry is forcing your hand.
That's the nice thing about Halo's, what is it, 1 and 3. There is no big boss fight, so you could be fatigued and still get through it reasonably well.
Yeah, Halo 2 and 3's boss fight is a warthog run.
1 and 3, yeah. And then what?
Or, yeah, 1 and 3.
Halo Reaches was pretty brutal because that was some wave combat, not including the lone wolf part.
That whole game was kind of based around wave combat.
Yeah, they couldn't put any new characters in on the enemy team, which is fine.
I honestly like the original Halo 1, the Halo trilogy, as far as the way that they handle the other side. You actually have characters that
every time they do that thing where this is the enemy team and this is what they think, I always think, yeah, I liked it better when they're just the nameless dickheads over there that we shot at.
Yeah, but I mean that's what they are. And why?
You died already.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what are you doing? But I like it better when you... Did I die or you?
I died.
Okay. I like it better when you know the enemy. Like in Halo 2 and 3, where there's Covenant that you know and recognize, and you have a little bit of backstory on the other side. I like that more than in Halo 4 or Reach, where they're just the bad guys. I think it's more interesting.
In Reach, it certainly made a lot more sense.
Well, yeah.
That was the whole point. Was honestly, the Covenant were technically not even important to that game, aside from they were there, and they kept making things worse. They were like the natural disaster of the disaster movie.
Yeah. What is she doing?
She's not getting shot at, so that's something.
Why don't we stand on these platforms?
Yeah, look at her.
She's like,
I was made in an afternoon by an art student.
No, this is clearly the way right here.
Obviously. Unfortunately, my guns are terrible.
Yeah.
A carbine. I need a carbine.
More... Oh no, run, Evan, run.
Bonk.
Let's get into... Yep. Let's get into this.
It's such a habit that I don't have from not playing Halo... not playing Halo 2. You could totally smack out with the sword sooner. Wow.
Do you pass gas for every time you die in Halo?
No, it's just when I'm hungry, I burp more. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm letting myself die intentionally. That's my only possible reason.
Oh, no.
Come on, keep going.
Come on, you can do it.
Also,
Come on,
I don't
you-
want to get started on a tangent about Halo 4. I played it for the first time, and I said this somewhere. I feel like they were trying to be the entire trilogy in one game, and that is really bad to do.
Yeah.
Somehow it got the game without, or not, it got the spirit without the game, which is backwards to me.
I
'Cause
honestly don't really remember much about Halo 4.
It felt like a Halo game the whole way through, but I felt no motivation to actually do what I was told.
Yeah, I didn't really know what was happening for
That,
most
and
of it.
there was a literal game breaking bug at one point, some other stuff. It was kind of buggy.
Hmm. Yeah, that'll be an interesting one to play through.
You got it,
The
Tartarus.
weapons are
Teach
fun,
that crate what's what.
Yep,
Good
stand
job,
on that
monkey.
box.
Monkey
Fall
brain.
down that hole.
He uses big monkey brain to make walking happen. He's so smart.
Sergeant Johnson uses laser rifle. It's
Ooh.
somehow more. Wow, you almost died right there. I like how you ducked in the game exactly when you made the noise. It's really aggravating when he gets his shield back immediately after Johnson shoots him in the freaking head.
Inconsistency. They make me upset and they make me want to vomit. In that order.
Yeah, that's one of the things that really like annoys me about sequel movies.
Oh yeah, when they try to change stuff.
When they like try to be clever, or it's like they forget their own source material. I don't understand how. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's like they forget what their own source material is. It's like, how do you lose the plot of your own material? Like, you know.
I can understand
Oh.
wanting to go big. I can understand ramping things up because you have more to work with.
But
I cannot
how hard is it to
understand.
keep something consistent.
I cannot understand going, man, this whole Halo thing is great. It's this sort of like consoleized arena combat that really works, that people really enjoy, even on PC. Let's turn it into Call of Duty.
Because Call of Duty was making all the money around the time 4 came out.
Well, Call of Duty kind of always was making all the money, as long as
Yeah, but I mean, it had like realized that it was hitting its stride. It was like the
whenever
Fortnite
Modern
of its
Warfare
era.
3 came out.
Yeah, I think that's when people realized that it was like a repeatable, like experience. That it was.
Modern Warfare 3 came out 4 years after this. It was Modern Warfare 1 and 2.
Yeah, Modern Warfare. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 came out like 2 years after.
Oh, great. I look up Modern Warfare 1 release, it gives me the remaster.
Oh.
So I'll never know when Modern Warfare 1 came out unless I scroll down and it came out in 2007. Halo 3 also came out. Halo 3 came out a little before Modern Warfare 1, actually.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
by
man.
like a month. 2 months.
Wow.
Wow, the graphics of 3 are a lot better than Modern Warfare 1.
I think they're similar, but the art styles are different, so you can't compare them too hard.
There's the angry monkey.
It'd be like comparing a sci-fi movie and an action movie from the same time period. Like, they're gonna be different.
Yeah.
Still though, like
This has
just
to be
the
the winning round.
quality
Right here.
looks a lot better between the games.
Halo 3, like I said, they just did better with their art style. And then Call of Duty was trying to focus probably not on graphics at the time. And then Call of Duty got money, and money went straight to Call of Duty's butt. and lips, and wherever else you get all that plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Oh, that grenade almost got him.
That was pretty close. That would have been a great Diggery.
Hello?
A grenade!
You had already died.
Oh no, we were so close. I thought that was it.
We have 10 minutes left.
He's got a brute shot. He's got a brute shot.
Yeah,
now,
with
so
3
now-
shots.
Oh.
Yeah, big boy's coming out to do nothing. He got sticked.
Yeah. Stupid freaking monkey.
Big monkey. Have we considered get the banana throw into pit? I bet he fall for that.
Wait, who's shooting the needler? That's not me.
That's an NPC.
What a legend. Why couldn't he do that after Tartarus gets freaking snaked?
And then he jumps into the platform and goes, oh.
He falls.
He almost fell off. That would have been amazing. And dead. Yeah, like he's shooting him while he's flailing. You are a trooper, Purple Man.
Just pew 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 pew. Oh my gosh, that's great.
Oh man. The best thing is if an NPC would not stop firing 2 needlers at him, he would actually be stunned forever because he still gets knocked over.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah, at this point we're going, hey, if he has no shield and you needle him, do the explosions do more damage? Which I don't think they did.
Yeah, I don't know if we get a
Thanks for
chance to
that
test
last
that
shot,
out.
Jackson. You're really helping out, Johnson, man. Jackson Johnson.
Nah, he missed one of his shots.
Action Johnson.
Good. I kind of expected him to just fling his hammer in the direction he wasn't facing and kill you with a backhand.
Hunters are way better and more practiced at it.
Johnson
on,
once
Tartarus.
again missed his 3rd shot because he is awesome.
Come on, Tartarus, come stand in the way of the man with the big gun. There we go. By any real metrics, that man would have exploded. But he is a monkey, and they cheat.
Yes. He's a glowing monkey. I like how they had to, like, they realized, like, oh, we need to do something for him to make him good. Otherwise, he's got a hammer. You're just going to shoot him in the face because he's a stupid brute.
Well, you can't get upset with them for wanting to make a good boss fight.
Yeah.
I am
But
the
they
big
didn't
bad
show-
boss. I will
they
destroy
didn't
you.
They didn't show his shield at any time before. If they'd have, like, shown it before...
They'd
so it was kind of
never
an
shown
asshole.
him in combat before, so it made sense that you wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, but I mean, they didn't even imply it existed. Like,
Well,
they didn't even
you're not-
Chekhov's gun it with you.
You're not wrong there, yeah. I'm willing to let it fly. It's a boss fight that didn't suck complete ass.
Yeah.
A legendary it does. Oh, geez, I didn't want this. Give me a Warthog drive with, like, too many sentinels any day.
Let's see, zombies fighting death robots on my drive through hell.
Yeah, that's one of the most metal things this game has done for the series.
It's pretty freaking cool.
Halo Reach was metal all the way through, but it's a different kind of metal.
Yeah, we missed the 3rd shot again, Johnson.
Johnson, you're a real team player. I'm glad that you are allowed to help.
I'm glad it's not only he's allowed to help, he's required before you can beat it.
Good job, monkey. He was scrambling around like, you know, an upset cat runs away really quick. Oh, get him! Ah!
It doesn't even detonate before you freaking,
Yeah, I realize that. Imagine if the needle rifle was in this game. He would have been blended.
Yeah, the needle rifle is pretty legit.
But no, it's only ever in Reach. Unless it's in 5. Come on, guys, you got it. What do you think of the
Gosh. Like he turned around to pick him up and he was like right in your back pocket.
What do you think of the chances of when you're reloading a brute shot or a brute shot that
Shot.
the cog on the inside will catch a grenade and just explode it? Especially when a brute's in charge of those grenades.
I mean, I don't know. Depends on how hard you swing it around.
What if I put the grenades in just like vertically, like I'm feeding it to something?
Just straight up and down.
Correct. Well, there he goes because he's stupid.
It's like, I will stab you in the back.
No, we've made so much progress. Don't die. Ah!
Right.
I think
no.
I think at some point I did figure out that if they're in midair and you shoot them enough, they lose their momentum. Or if you shoot them right when they jump, they don't get any momentum and they just fall right off. I hope that's what happened. I didn't exactly have the time to do science right now.
I hope that's what happens.
Hey, Tartarus.
I
Oh, there he goes.
come down off your pedestal, you little monk douche.
Hey, Tartarus, who even is you?
Who are you?
They didn't even have a token usurper for Tartarus in Halo 3. The only named enemy Covenant was Truth himself.
It's Truth, yeah.
And he got a pretty long-winded yet appropriate death. Ah!
Yay! I think I must have killed him then, while you were busy on an adventure up top.
Yeah, I clearly did not get the final hit. Good job, Miranda. You're certainly doing something.
Combat roll. Sprint. Perfect form. Touch the thing.
So I just realized her uniform is in like perfect order. He's been being like handled by brutes the whole time, and that thing still has its creases.
And
I forgot High Charity was there. We didn't break it. We just turned it off.
Oh.
This is Halo 5.
Didn't High Charity get nommed by the flood?
Well, actually, more specifically, Master Chief destroys it. But yes, the flood totally takes over the whole thing. Halo 5 is mentioned in Halo 4, which is a funny sentence to say.
Halo 5 is mentioned in Halo 4?
Yes.
I don't even know what the plot to Halo 5 is. I never researched that.
No. The fifth Halo is mentioned in Halo 4. Although you technically visit the third Halo. Because the Didact can teleport. Buh.
Oh, look at this. It is I.
Friendly IFF signal. Who the heck?
Sir, finishing this fight. I like how they've been fighting over the freaking planet the entire time, somehow.
Yeah. Setting up for Halo 3 and also ODST.
Sir, finishing this fight.
Oh, ODST is... I think it's over by now.
Yeah, it's over.
I don't... Like, if you look at Half-Life 2, or the entire Half-Life timeline is written out by the map you play in order through, like, the games are meshed together. You look up the timeline for this, and it just goes, the 14th, they activate the defense thing. Noble 7, I think? He dies. Master Chief he's green. I don't remember when he got that color.
He's still green.
He's still green, but he's like a different shade of green. And then
He's
Halo
got fancier armor, even though it's still the same.
And then Half-Life 1 is like, yeah, at the end of this map, when Gordon jumps through this teleporter, Adrian Shepard shows up behind him, only to not kill him and to continue on through these maps. Hey, Cortana, why are you acting tough for somebody who's gonna go crazy in 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Which you totally would have known if you were paying attention, Cortana. Okay, I have another half minute on the recording, but good enough. The final approximate kill count, which we must
44.
mention before leaving.
44.
Well, I was talking totals. 76, 45, 10, 2 for this chapter, by the way. So, I died an approximate total of 550 times in this mission.
In this mission?
In this game. In this game!
It certainly feels like it.
You did pass the 300 threshold.
Yeah, I died 300 a lot in the last mission.
341.
Nice.
The Jackals themselves successfully broke the barrier at 101 kills and 34 team kills.
We didn't even... I think we only had like one team kill. One intentional team kill.
We had 2 total, though.
Ah.
So, together, we both died about 891 times. Which means...
many deaths, but
which means very loosely... 1 out of every 9 times an Arbiter or a Chief died was a Jackal sniper. 1 out of 9. That's not a small number by any standard.
No, but considering all the things that there are to kill you, like there's grunts, brutes, elites, and then hunters.
Don't forget environmental damage.
Hunters.
Don't forget teammates. Don't forget the vehicles we drive inappropriately off cliffs. Don't forget the teammates. Don't forget the stealth ops. The flood. Oh Lord, the flood. The sentinels at some point.
The flood, the sentinels. Okay. So of all the different types of enemies, though, I mean that's technically about their share. Maybe a little bit more, because there's vehicles.
Although, if you're specifying jackal snipers, you do have to specify every special type of elite. Grunts kind of all count as the same. Every special kind of the shield jackals.
Yeah,
the like 2 or 3 different kinds of brutes. They have more than their fair share, is what I'm getting at. Especially in a row. Oh man.
That's true. Yeah,
they grabbed that Mark 6 codpiece and ripped it off. And then they proceeded to shove that rifle up our ass.
You are not wrong. That's definitely every single time they were around, they made their presence felt.
Yeah. Every single time. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I don't know when I'm going to pick this up again. I don't care for personally. Halo CE will be more fun because that game much more stronger for me. Nostalgia bait, very rose tinted glasses on the fun times. Have a good night.